Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Make It. Today on Make It, I'm going to show you guys how to do some painting, some more decorative painting, and a way that you can make different things in your home or your bedroom more your own and more unique. I've spent a lot of time in the last couple of weeks painting myself, and I've had so much fun and I'm so passionate about it that I knew I had to do a video for you guys and show you how I'm doing it. I am not a good artist. I'm just telling you that right up front. This does not take skill necessarily to do a good job. I just use a couple little tricks and tips that I can share with you if you guys want to make your room like really special. I'm going to show you some stuff that I've done. So this week I painted my cabinets. Aren't those so pretty? Keep in mind that this is my style. My style is a little colorful, a little crazy. It's probably a lot different than your particular style. But the cool thing about painting is that you can completely personalize it to be a reflection of who you are as a person. So I painted cabinets. Don't these look nice? And I'll tell you, there's a secret to making them look really professional, and I will show you in just a minute. I'm just going to show you what I painted this week. I painted these pretty cabinets. Ivy and I painted this wood box. Ivy did the flower. This little black kitty that's on our wood box has been on it for a very long time, since 1926 in fact. The door came out really cool. It's like an Asian inspired door. I didn't start out knowing it would look like this. I just kind of went with it. I'm working on this. This is our built-in hutch, but down here is pretty much done. Isn't that pretty? It's so bright. Our piano was a dark brown just like 2 weeks ago. It was old and dingy, and I actually thought about getting rid of it, and then I had the idea to paint it. I found the idea on Pinterest. So ever since I painted the piano was kind of the start of this new passion, because Ivy and I have just like gone crazy painting everything, and we've had so much fun, and Ivy's so good at it. She painted this whole, look at this bookshelf thing. It's so pretty. I love the color she chose. And there's a couple different tips and tricks. Ivy also painted this. This is like our area where we store our games and our game systems. Our TV's right here. So Ivy painted this. She has to do the other side. Now this is kind of special. I'm going to show you something that means so much to me. This is an old dry sink. Do you guys know what a dry sink is? In the olden days, before there was running water, people used to use a dry sink, and they would go out and they'd fetch water from the river, the creek, or whatever, and they'd put it in this pitcher. And when people woke up in the morning, they would like wash up here at a dry sink. And it's always just been really special to me. My mother always had one, and my grandmother had one, and when she died, I got this. And I've had it, but it was just so kind of yucky and old. And the same with this. This is a hutch. I'm still working on it. It is not complete painting, but it's really pretty. This was also kind of brown and old, and I don't mind that look, but it's not really me. Like, I like bright, happy colors. I want my home to be a reflection of how I feel on the inside. And in the last year and a half, I can't even tell you how happy I am. I've gotten so content and happy and full of love for who I am, and it's allowed me to express all of that through art. Ivy did this, and I did this. We did this together. Kind of funky. They look like stickers, don't they? They're not, but it's paint. And one of my favorite things I've done is this. Look, isn't that cool? That's a stencil. Do you guys know what a stencil is? It's something that you put on something and then you paint over it. And I've used a lot of stencils. I love how these drawers came out. They're so pretty. And I didn't even have a plan. I honestly just painted everything white and then painted these red and then kind of just went with what felt right. One of my favorite things is the sink. We have an old soapstone sink, and I love it. All of the kids have had baths in there. That's where I bathed them when they were little babies. Devin's 16 today. Today's Devin's 16th birthday, and I cannot believe that I used to give him a bath in this little sink every morning. I remember it like it was yesterday. But I've had so much fun painting, guys. I wasn't going to do this for a Make It episode because I thought it might be kind of boring for you guys, but I have to tell you, I'm so passionate about it right now. Like, I'm so geared up. I love it. I wanted to share it with you. And maybe it would make you feel this happy to redo some of the painting in your house. One thing it takes to paint something and to make that huge leap into like dull colors to really bright colors is courage. It takes courage. It is kind of nerve-wracking. You don't want to ruin anything, and you don't want to paint it and screw it up. But I'll tell you, you will screw up. We have many times, and all you have to do is paint over it and start over. Trust me. These took a while, and I screwed up a couple times, but I just painted over it. It wasn't a big deal. I keep adding to everything, too. That's one great thing about painting and creativity, is that you can keep adding to it. So I just paint when I'm feeling creative or after I search on. I love going to Pinterest and I love going, you know, Googling whimsical furniture and getting some cool ideas. And I like just taking a few minutes and adding to the painting that I've already done. So ideally, you guys could just paint something all one color, and then little by little, when you're inspired, you can add to it. It's really fun that way. So I'm going to start. This is where I have all my painting stuff I've been working on. And I'm going to show you guys the tools that I've used and hopefully inspire you to start painting something of your own. Okay guys, so here, these are the paints I've been using. You can get these at Walmart for 50 cents each for a little thing of paint. So I just get a couple every time I go and just kind of build on my collection. Some of the colors I love the most are the blues. I love the blues. I love the purple. I love the pastel-y colors. I love how that came out. Isn't that so pretty? And it was so easy. There's a kit. Well, it's not really a kit, but there's like a package of different stampers that you can buy at Walmart or any discount store. You can get these stampers. See these? They look pretty beat on because I've used them so many times in the last couple weeks. But getting these has been awesome, has been like a lifesaver. These are generally, I think, used for people that are stenciling. So you put a stencil down, and I'll show you guys how to do it, but you're supposed to put the paint on with that. However, I have found that these are like my favorite tool. That's why I made all of these dots. You just put some paint on, you put it on here, and you make a dot. And I've done that everywhere, as you can see. So let me find something here in the house that would be nice to kind of add to or spruce up. What do you guys think? Ooh, hey guys, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a polka dotted door. I'm going to do this door over here where we're only halfway through with that. All right guys, so Ivy's here to assist me. Again, Ivy is my little helper, my little soul sister daughter here. So Ivy is the one that had the idea for the polka dots initially anyway. And when she showed, when she showed me, oh my gosh, I loved the way it looked. It's so whimsical. I love like happy whimsical painting. I just do. I love it. I'm a little crazy. Okay, so Ivy's pouring. This is our technique. You just take an ordinary dinner plate and you just pour out the colors that you want. How many different colors are you going to do?
I think like 3, like the other one we used 3.
Okay. And these are different actually than the colors we used at first.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's all good. You can use any colors you want. Okay, so let's see. So you need 3 sizes? Okay. So Ivy's going to use a different size for each paint color. Here's the tiny one right here. Okay, so let's go watch how Ivy rocks this out. All right, so again, Ivy has 3 different paint colors and 3 different size stampers. You can get these anywhere in the paint section. We got these in the craft section, actually, of Walmart, and there was a bunch of different ones. So what'd you choose first, Ivy? Blue?
Blue, the big blue, because that one has, like, the big blues, so
okay.
It'll be cool.
So you're going to do it kind of similar?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, twist. You need to twist. Okay, so if you, like, dip it, you put it, like, wherever you want. And you need to twist it, like that, because if you don't twist it, this is how it comes out. And that's when it does twist. So
right,
it's like,
okay. So twisting it like evenly disperses the paint. That's a very good tip.
So you need to, if like you guys accidentally make that mistake, just like put it exactly where it was and just undo it. And you just like do a bunch of dots. Like I always do the same color because I don't need to like keep dipping it. And then I get, where should this be? What one should this be? The pink?
Yeah, the pink's pretty. That's like a peachish pink.
Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, it's so cute.
It's really light.
Really,
I like it. It looks good though. I love the way it looks.
It's like, and with these ones, like sometimes if you get lucky, you don't need to twist it, but I would still twist it.
And you don't want too much paint. If you put too much paint on the stamper, it just gets messy.
Kind of like that one.
That one has a little bit too much. Yeah. See how? Yeah. So you gotta just make sure you put it in the paint and just kind of scrape it off on the plate.
So you need to like dip it. So if it's like that, you can't really dip it because it would just get all too much. So you just
kind of wipe some of it off.
And then
you don't want it to drip. It'll like ruin your circle. Perfect.
That one was a tough one to do. It was weird. Okay, let's do the tiny dots now. these tiny cuties.
You're gonna do the purple, the lavender. I love that color. It's so cute.
Okay. So tiny ones are the easiest ones of them all. Ooh, it's so cute. It's like...
It looks so pretty. I like the colors on there more than these, I think. These are cute, though. What should we do in the middle? We could do anything we want.
Stripes.
Stripes? We could.
Yep. Oh, see, that one messed up. And the way that you can fix that...
Which one?
This one.
All right, let me show them how they messed up. Okay.
That one messed it bad. So if you, like, put it on exactly where it was and twist it, it's a little bit messy. And should I do it up here because the other one?
Yeah. Ivy kind of brought it up to the edge, which I thought was kind of cool. At first I was like, oh, but then I'm like, yes, it looks good.
And if you have an edge like this, you can do like half of one. So like, you know, when you buy stuff, it's sometimes like half a part. Like you can like...
That's cute. So you just do like half of it.
Yeah, and do like, make sure to do every single color so it doesn't look like that. Yeah, it's going to be like that, but that's how it is when you buy it.
You might want to twist that one a little.
What one?
Oh, I like how that looks. Take that. Yeah, see how there's like some... There you go. Perfect. Nice.
And I need to do this.
That one looks cute. How it's like half.
I need to fix it though.
Nice.
Okay, this one now. This is the last color I need to do up there.
Hey guys, well Ivy showed you one thing that we just painted, and I'm going to show you another thing. I wasn't going to do this, but now that you're here, I'm going to. I was going to wait till later, but okay. So there's tons of paint still on this plate. And I love this tiny little one. It's so cute. So I'm just going to show you. It's so easy. I painted this whole shelf blue. And now I'm going to just go across it with these dots. I'm not going to do a ton of them, but I'm just going to go across. See how there's so much paint? I don't really have to twist this one. Eventually I'll have to, but you kind of need a steady hand. And I've had 2 coffees today, so I'm a tiny bit shaky. That looks so cute. It really doesn't take long, so if like I have a spare second, I'll totally just keep adding to this. The funny thing is, I've lived in this house for 20 years, and I've never like thought of painting like this. I think I just had to grow as a person, you know, to trust myself, because before I just never thought that I like had any kind of creativity in this way, and I just never would have thought how fun and easy it could be. So it does take like some confidence and a little bit of bravery to dive in and start painting. But I mean, doesn't that look so cool? Like seriously, there's just these little tiny extras. Okay guys, now look, doesn't that look pretty? I just added some pretty dots on the edge of the shelf. Oh, the little details in your home that can make it so unique. So whether you're decorating your whole home or just a bedroom, you can just make it as a perfect reflection of who you are as an individual. Okay, I have all my stencils in this drawer, Ivy, if you want to get them out. Ivy's going to stencil for me on my bench. You want to use that one? That one's cool. Awesome. Okay, so we are going to show you one more painting technique, and that is stenciling. Ivy is a really, really good stenciler, and she picked out this, oh, that color. What color is that? It says Bahama Blue. It's my favorite blue. And we're just going to put a bunch there.
Me too.
Right in the center. And these are not only for making dots, these particular thingies are for stenciling. So yeah, why don't you do right in the center of that bench? You could do a couple of them if you want. Why don't you start at the center? Let's find the center. And again, guys, I told you we don't measure. I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing. It seems like
a little bit
the center is right. Let me just stand back. You can tell by eyeballing it. Ooh, Emma's watching. She's very interested. Good? Yep, I think that's perfect. And then you want to get it in the center there. Yeah, great. And so some people tape down their stencils. Okay, so what Ivy did was she dipped that into the paint. She also made sure there wasn't much extra paint on it. She's stamping around. It's pretty simple, isn't it?
Fun too.
Is it? Good. All right, so you don't want to do too much because then it leaks. It like kind of goes through. Okay, so my favorite part is when you... Yes, that looks good. Awesome, honey. Okay, so I'm inspired after seeing Ivy's star stencil to just add something to it. I love the way this looks. So I'm just going to do some dots around the points. So this is kind of how art is for me anyway. Like, I don't really know what'll look good until I'm doing it. I don't really plan much out. I mean, I knew I wanted these cabinets to be like really pastel-y and pretty, but I didn't know in which order to do them. I just kind of go with it. I have an idea, and then I dive into it and see how it comes out. Let's see. Yeah, doesn't it look so cool, guys? I love it. It's so pretty. And see, it's not totally perfect. If you're looking for perfection, don't sweat it, because it's really hard to do this all perfect. In fact, it's kind of nearly impossible to. So you just do as good as you can. I love the uniqueness of this kind of stuff. I love this color blue. It matches my nail polish. Hey, boo. All right, guys, let's see. Something else you can do is use marker. That's a black Sharpie, actually, that I wrote the word joy with, because I can't paint very well with a paintbrush, but I can do pretty well with a Sharpie. So you can either get paint pens or use Sharpies to add little extras onto your beautiful paintings. And you can just keep adding to it. All right, guys, we added this to the bench today. It's so cute. And I might add something else tomorrow. So this never has to be done. In fact, art very oftentimes is like a work in progress, every aspect of it. So just start. All you have to do is just start. Do one little thing, and you'll be inspired to add to it and go on and make it a work of art in your own home. I'm gonna add a ton to this one. Okay guys, so I just had this idea to put some of these blue dots onto this hutch. Space them out evenly. I don't know how much you guys care about it being perfect. I used to be a major perfectionist, but I have changed. I just want things to be the way that they're meant to be. I let go of perfection, and I am just myself. So you know what? Sometimes my art, my art represents that. Hey guys, something super important when it comes to painting is washing your tools really quick before everything dries, because once it dries, it's really hard to get off. I just put mine in the sink, and I actually use like the sponge to get all the paint off. It makes your sink kind of colorful for the first couple minutes, but washing it off right away is really, really important, because if not, once it dries, it's hard to get off. So guys, this is acrylic paint. Acrylic is like a semi-permanent paint. I have painted with like Crayola washable paints, which I regret, because like it's the only paint I have in the house, and it looked really good, but then, you know, it washes off really, really easy. So it's kind of a waste of my time, but you live and learn. So, okay guys, so see what I'm doing? I'm using the sponge literally to get the paint off, and you want to do that right when you're done. Do not leave it sitting there. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to put this through the dishwasher as well. Then I dry them right away with a towel. There we go. And then I put them in with my other tools. It's pretty simple. There you go. So as long as you keep up with the cleaning involved in painting, it's going to be much easier, much more pleasant, and your tools will always be ready and clean whenever you're ready to use them. Okay guys, so thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Make It! I hope you enjoyed it, checking out different ways that you can paint and add prettiness to your house or your room. The possibilities are totally endless, and they can be completely based on what you love. When I was a teenager, I loved black, everything black. You can do some cool black and red designs. It doesn't have to be so like feminine and pastel-y as mine. This is just who I am. I love things colorful, bright, and happy. You want your home or your bedroom to be a reflection of who you are, and you want it to make you happy, so it's like a place of refuge. If you've had a rough day, you want to be able to go into your bedroom or walk into your home and have it be just this cozy nest of love and peace. You want it to be peaceful, relaxing, and something that brings joy to your life, and something that you've created yourself. Your own creations are the absolute best. So I hope you are brave enough to try this. All you have to do is just buy a couple paints, try it, get a paintbrush, discover that you are very talented in ways that you never knew before. Like, I never knew I could paint a piano, but how easy when you do dots and stencils and just lines. I am not a very good artist as far as I can't draw anything. I think you guys will see that by adding these little extras onto your furniture, in your home, by creating something that makes you feel really awesome and really good. Something as simple as this is painting each shelf a different color can just bring so much joy and whimsy. I love whimsical, which means really happy and silly and positive and creative. So guys, thank you so much again for tuning into this episode of Make It Paint, and I really, really hope that you guys love it and that it inspired you. Please send me pictures of the different things that you've created. Leave a comment below if you like this video. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw. So thanks guys so much, and remember, Even when it doesn't seem like it, all is well.